Hello and a very warm welcome to all News9 viewers. I'm Neha Bhan. Let's take a look at some of the top stories of this hour. We begin with after Bharat Jodo Yatra, Rahul Gandhi and Congress are now gearing up for the Bharat Nyay Yatra. This yatra will be starting from Manipur and will end in Mumbai. The yatra will begin from the 14th of January and will traverse 6,200 kilometers, covering 14 states, most in the Hindi heartland. The yatra is expected to culminate in Mumbai by the 20th of March, just ahead of the 2024 elections.
All India Congress Committee has decided to hold a Bharat Nyay Yatra, January 14th to March 20th, from Manipur to Mumbai. We had done Rahul Gandhi led a yatra from Kanyakumari to Kashmir, traveling 4,500 kilometers. That was a historic yatra in Indian political history. Now, Rahul Gandhi is doing a yatra with the great experience from the first Bharat Jodo Yatra. Certainly, this yatra is going to interact with the youth of this country, women of this country, or marginalized people. This is not a political yatra. Don't think that it isn't. We are not going to make it as a big political yatra. Already Jairamji mentioned about the issues. We are going to raise these issues of the common people of this country. It will interact with the people, those who are suffering. That's only. We are not going to make it as a political yatra, election yatra. Nothing is there. We will find out the yatra where we didn't went last time. We will find out the route like that. We will give the details in.
Whether Mr. Rahul Gandhi wants to undertake a yatra or not undertake a yatra, that is his democratic call. It is for the Congress party to decide. The date of 15th January or around it perhaps may be suiting the fact that Mr. Rahul Gandhi might be on one of his international travels or on vacation, and after that wants to make his presence felt. But the fact of the matter, what is Nyay? In this country, Nyay or justice has been happening after 80 crore people have been getting ration from Prime Minister Modi's government for the last so many years. People in India under Prime Minister Modi's government are reaping the benefits of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas, Sabka Prayas. They are seeing how India has become one of the fastest growing economies in the world, moved from number 10 to number 5. Seeing that in this country its prestige has gone up, delivery is reaching there, infrastructure is increasing. This is all justice, not the empty slogans from Garibi Hatao from the days of Mrs. Indira Gandhi to the Bharat Jodo, which has been rejected of Mr. Rahul Gandhi by the people of India, and now coining another word like Nyay. Nyay is what you do, not what you create as a slogan. And I'm sure the people of the country will also give a reply to the Congress party and its leadership on these theatrics that they often resort to. Criticizing India, which Rahul Gandhi ji regularly does, perhaps on his advice, is also seen by the people of India. Mr. Rahul Gandhi going abroad and asking for foreigners to interfere in India's democracy has also been seen by it. And most importantly, Mr. Sam Pitroda, if my memory is correct, is the person who on the 1984 by-rights said, so what? So this is the sum and substance of Mr. Rahul Gandhi and his core advisors. And the people of India see all of it and have consistently given their stamp of disapproval against the Congress party, its advisors and its leadership.
सैम पिट्रोडा जी बिल्कुल सही कह रहे हैं कि राहुल गांधी की क्वालिफिकेशन और इंटेलिजेंस केवल कुछ ही लोग जो उनके परिवार के दरबारी है वही समझ पा रहे हैं। देश की जनता का ये ओपिनियन राहुल गांधी के विषय में नहीं है और बार बार राहुल गांधी इसका प्रमाण भी तो देते हैं। भाई पूछ लीजिए, जब वो वीर सावरकर जी को कायर और डरपोक कहते हैं तो क्या उन्हीं के साथी उद्धव सेना के लोग उनको स्वीकारते हैं क्या? उनसे पूछ लीजिए, जब वो ओबीसी समाज का अपमान करते हैं जिसके लिए वो कन्विक्ट हो जाते हैं तो क्या अखिलेश यादव जी और तेजस्वी यादव जी उनकी बातों को समझ पाते हैं क्या? और जब राहुल गांधी पार्लियामेंट की स्टेयर्स पर खड़े होकर देश के प्रथम ओबीसी उपराष्ट्रपति जो किसान पुत्र जाट समाज से आते हैं, जगदीप धनखड़ जी, उनका मखौल बॉडी शेमिंग, पोस्टर शेमिंग करने वाला वीडियो बनाते हैं, उसको बढ़ावा देते हैं, तो क्या उसको लोग समझ पाते हैं क्या? तो राहुल गांधी की तथाकथित परिपक्वता और तथाकथित इंटेलिजेंस, आलू से सोना से लेकर उनके अलग अलग प्रकार के जो बयान हैं, ये केवल कांग्रेस के प्रथम परिवार के दरबारी ही समझ पाते हैं। जनता तो समझने से रही, इसीलिए 2004 से लेकर अब 2023 आ गए, बार बार जनता चुनाव के माध्यम से उनको संदेशा भी देती है, पर ये प्रथम परिवार के चाटुकार नहीं समझ पाते।
Rahul Gandhi arrived at Virendra Arya Akhada in Haryana's Chhada village. There he interacted with the wrestlers at the Akhada. Take a look. Chhada is the hometown of wrestler Deepak Punia, and both Deepak and Bajrang Punia commenced their respective wrestling journeys at Virendra Akhada. Bajrang Punia said that Rahul observed and took quite an interest in the wrestling routine, actively participating in the activities as well. Take a listen.
वो हमारा जो रूटीन होता ना रेसलिंग का, वो देखने के लिए आए हैं।
तो कोई खास बात हुई पहलवानों से?
वो बिल्कुल उनके माइक में, उनके चैनल पे या वो वीडियो बनाए थे
उन्होंने।
हाँ, कुश्ती की उन्होंने,
जोर किए, एक्सरसाइज की।
बिल्कुल
आपके साथ किया?
मेरे साथ ही कर रहे थे।
तो क्या खास देखने आए थे वो जो आप लोगों के?
वो ये देखने आए थे कि भाई जो एक खिलाड़ी होता है उनका जीवन कैसे होता है, कि रेसलिंग का जीवन कैसे होता है, तो वो देखने के लिए आए थे।
Meanwhile, World Championship medalist Vinesh Phogat said that she is returning her Khel Ratna and Arjuna award to the government, protesting against the election of Sanjay Singh as the Wrestling Federation of India president. Sanjay Singh is a Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh loyalist, and Vinesh shared her decision to Prime Minister Narendra Modi in a letter. Vinesh's decision comes days after Olympic medalist Bajrang Punia and Deaf Olympics champion Virendra Singh Yadav returned their respective Padma Shri awards. Moving on now, in the Israeli embassy bomb blast case, the NIA team reached the spot and has begun with its investigation at the blast site. Meanwhile, suspecting possible terror attack, the Israeli National Security Council has also issued a travel advisory for Israelis in India, especially the national capital. Israeli embassy officials said that there was a blast near the embassy building in Delhi on Tuesday evening. Israel Foreign Ministry spokesperson said that the explosion occurred about 100 meters away from the embassy building located in the Chanakyapuri area. As per the Israeli embassy, there were no casualties and all the envoys and workers were unharmed.
This evening, several minutes after 5, an explosion occurred in close proximity to the embassy. All our workers are safe, all our diplomats are safe. Our security teams are working in full cooperation with the local Delhi security, and they will investigate the matter further.
The Delhi police was informed about a blast at around 6 p.m. and a team from the fire brigade also rushed to the spot. The Delhi police, however, was unable to find any explosive device around the area where the blast was reported to have happened. More than 12 teams of Delhi police are engaged in investigation. Suspicious vehicles within several kilometers of the embassy area are being investigated through CCTV. Two suspects have been identified as well. The search for other suspects is ongoing. All international flights and details of passengers were also thoroughly checked and only allowed to take off after. It was later reported that the police found a threatening and abusive letter addressed to the Israel ambassador near the embassy. Delhi Police's dog squad's crime and BDS team reached the spot where the alleged sound of the explosion was reported to have been heard. Soon, experts from the forensics team also reached the area to conduct a thorough search. The country is seeing an increase of COVID-19 cases in multiple states. The number of active cases now stands at 4,170. So far, 3 deaths have been reported from Karnataka. The number of cases of JN1 variant has risen to 69 in the country. So far, 3 deaths have been reported from Karnataka. The number of cases of JN1 variant has risen to 69 in the country. Not just Karnataka, many other states are also taking guard in view of the spread of the new subvariant JN1. The highest contributor of the cases is Goa, with a spike of 34 cases reported in a single day. This is what ANI reported, citing Health Ministry. In Maharashtra, by Tuesday, 37 new COVID cases were registered, with the JN1 variant infected tally standing at 10. Following closely in JN1 cases are Karnataka with 8 cases, Kerala with 6, Tamil Nadu with 4 and Telangana with 2. Though it's not causing severe infections and hospitalizations, those with comorbidities are particularly vulnerable. The World Health Organization has classified JN1 as a variant of interest and asked Southeast Asian countries to scale up surveillance and take protective measures. A gas leak from a fertilizer manufacturing facility in Ennore in Tamil Nadu has led to the hospitalization of at least 30 individuals. A pressure drop in the pipeline around 11:45 p.m. resulted in a weird odor and gas bubbles were observed in the pipeline. The unit promptly depressurized the pipeline, diverting ammonia vapor to the flare, completing the operation in 20 minutes. This is according to Environment Secretary Supriya Sahu. Following the incident, the Minister of Environment and Climate Change of Tamil Nadu announced the closure of Coromandel International Limited's industry until further orders. The industry specializes in the production of ammonium phosphate, potash sulfate. However, residents in the surrounding areas reported vomiting and nausea-like feeling shortly after the incident. 16 ambulances were dispatched, transferring injured individual to Stanley Medical College Hospital. Meanwhile, following the incident, many people took to the streets and launched a protest demanding strict action against the people and company responsible for the incident. A massive protest has broken out following the incident. There are now people demanding a strict action against those responsible for the incident. The police have assured that a strict action would be taken against those who are responsible for this incident. Around 30 individuals have been hospitalized, and this is the massive protest that is taking place in Ennore of Tamil Nadu. Ahead of Defence Minister Rajnath Singh's visit to Rajouri and Poonch in Jammu, the security forces detected and destroyed an improvised explosive device at Lawapora on the Srinagar-Baramulla highway. The bomb disposal squad was quickly pressed in. The Defence Minister, in fact, will review security in the state following the recent terror attack in Rajouri, resulting in the death of 4 soldiers. The Defence Minister will review the situation on the ground and hold meetings with top security officials to discuss the measures being taken to address the situation. Meanwhile, just before that, the security forces have detected and successfully destroyed an improvised explosive device at Lawapora on the Srinagar-Baramulla highway in Jammu and Kashmir. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar is on a visit to Russia. The Indian Foreign Minister, while there have been ups and downs in relationships between all the countries, that is what he said, the only constant in global politics has been the ties between India and Russia. Listen in.
But almost all these relationships have their ups and downs. So if you look at Russia and China, Russia and USA, Russia and Europe, India and China, India and USA, you will actually see over a period of time, there are good periods, there are sometimes not so good periods, there are difficulties, there are stresses, and there are very also good memories and great achievements. To me, what is actually exceptional about India-Russia relations is from the early 50s, it actually for 70, 80 odd years, and there have been big changes in this period. You know, this was a period when actually the Soviet Union became Russian Federation, among other countries. When actually big changes have happened in world politics, when Russia has actually transformed, India has grown. And yet, if there is one constant actually in world politics, it has actually been the relationship with India-Russia. So everywhere else, actually, you get the question when you look at any relationship, why has this relationship changed? I think we are the only two countries which have to answer why has this relationship not changed. And I can think of many reasons. One, of course, that if you look at the map of the world, if you look at the continental mass, it is natural as two big countries of the central landmass in the world, India and Russia, have many things which bring them together.
Japan's nuclear power regulator lifted the operational ban on Tokyo Electric Power's Kashiwazaki Kariwa power plant imposed 2 years ago. Now, this paves the way for the world's largest atomic power plant with a capacity of 8,212 megawatts to resume the restart process, which will help slash operating costs. But a resumption still needs local consent. The plant has been offline since around 2011 when the Fukushima disaster prompted the eventual shutdown of all nuclear power plants in Japan at that time. In 2021, the Nuclear Regulation Authority barred TEPCO from operating Kashiwazaki Kariwa, its only operable atomic power station, due to safety breaches, including the failure to protect nuclear materials and missteps that led to an unauthorized staff member assessing sensitive areas of the plant. Novak Djokovic expressed inspiration from NFL legend Tom Brady as he aims to prolong his tennis career. While in Saudi Arabia for an exhibition match against Carlos Alcaraz, the 36-year-old Serbian emphasized his intention to play beyond the age of 40, drawing parallels with Brady's retirement at 45 after 22 seasons in the NFL. Djokovic revealed that Brady's longevity serves as motivation, signaling his determination to continue competing at the highest level.
Well, let's see. You know, Tom Brady is a great example of a champion in his sport and someone that has had such a great career and longevity. He has put a lot of hours and a lot of time into self-care, into recovery, into making sure that, in a way, every aspect of his body and mind is covered so that he can have a long-lasting, successful career. So I know him personally as well, and I learned a lot from him, from his example, and hopefully I can have a career that goes up to 40 or maybe even beyond. Let's see. I feel great in my own body right now, and I've been playing some really high quality tennis. 2023 was one of the best seasons I've had in my life, and why stop while you're still playing great? So I'll keep going and take it one year, one by one, and see how far I go.
That's all we have in this edition of the Bulletin. Thank you very much for watching. Do stay with us. Coming up next is a lot more.
वर्ष 2070 तक भारत नेट जीरो का लक्ष्य हासिल करेगा।